This is Daily Treasures with words of comfort, encouragement, and hope from the Word of God. Here is Dr. Nick Venditti with today's devotional.
July 15. Forgetting God's Exploits. Welcome to Daily Treasures from the Word of God. Today's reading is Judges 6 through 10. Our lesson is from Judges 8, 33 and 34. Then it came about, as soon as Gideon was dead, that the sons of Israel again played the harlot with the Baals, and made Baal-berith their god. Thus the sons of Israel did not remember the Lord their God, who had delivered them from the hands of all their enemies on every side. The human memory and its attention span can sometimes confound us. Israel as a people found themselves in dire straits a number of times at the hands of their surrounding neighbors. Due to their circumstances, they would humble themselves and call on the Lord. He would respond, and in this particular case raised up Gideon. The result was the victory of the people, yet we see how quickly the people returned to their previous ways. Let's examine three mistakes made by Israel. First, the sons of Israel did not remember Gideon. When we study the life of Gideon, he apparently would not have been a likely candidate for being a judge of Israel. He was timid and not a charismatic leader, but God chose him. He became the vessel whereby Israel would achieve a number of victories against the Midianites. They were oppressing Israel and plundering their fields. What a sorry circumstance Israel was in. However, upon the death of Gideon, the people forgot who and what God had done for them. How sad. Second, the sons of Israel played the harlot with the Baals. These are extremely strong words to describe the chosen people of God. They were to be a people set apart and exclusive property of the Lord. Israel was not to have any other gods before the Lord, yet our text informs us that they prostituted themselves with the Baals. They willfully did not obey the Lord and His commandments. It was total rejection of God and His ways by serving the Baals. The people of God chose to align themselves with the nations and their gods rather than the God of Israel. How dreadful! Finally, the sons of Israel did not remember the Lord. These are such sad words. They had forgotten Gideon, but even worse, now they forgot the Lord. It showed their spiritual hardness of heart and blindness. Israel apostatized. They had forgotten their covenant relationship with the Lord and desired a relationship with Baal-berith as their God. The word berith means covenant. How senseless and tragic. Israel was in a spiritual abyss. In conclusion, the sons of Israel did not remember Gideon. The sons of Israel played the harlot with the Baals, and the sons of Israel did not remember the Lord. Let's not end on a low note. May we depend wholeheartedly and totally on the Lord and His sustaining hand and not imitate Israel. If by any chance you are getting cold in your relationship with the Lord, call on His name right now and ask Him to restore you. It has been a pleasure to share with you daily treasures from the Word of God. Tomorrow's Bible reading is Judges chapters 11 through 16. Let's not forget the words of the psalmist. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver pieces. Until tomorrow, and may God bless you in abundance as you study the Word of God.